Yo, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going through and we're watching a VOD review with the boys Octi, Warlord, Bo, and J Rules. They're going to be going through, it's actually a team scrim, I believe, and we're just going to be going through, breaking it down. They're a great team, I'm coaching them, and we're just going to be going through, and I'm going to be quite harsh on them with their mistakes, just overall the way they play the game. So yeah, let's get right into it. Before we proceed, let's go through the map in specifics and the rotation, just so we kind of on the same page. So on this map, you can see P1 is going to be in the middle area, and then it goes to the lower stage area. So I don't know the actual callouts of the map just yet. We can kind of get them open. Let's get them open. Oh, there's no callouts on there yet. Okay, cool. That's fine. So we're going to start off with the area here. So you're going to start off on this P1 side, and then you can see it goes to the lower stage. Then it flips to the other side in the kind of like parking lot garage area. Once again goes to the stage area, and then it goes to like the outside stadium. So there's only 5 hard points. It's not a terrible map, but the spawns sometimes get a little bit weird. You can see it looks like quite a big map, and sometimes what happens is you can like have a team there, and then you have a spawn like behind them. So you do want to be able to like set up in specific areas, and the more the game plays out, the more that you watch the pros and stuff, we'll start to see the better areas to sit and all that good stuff. So let's go through it, see what they do well, and things they can maybe improve on. So right now you're going through, the break is obviously very important. Just to get a good break, especially when you're a team, there should be certain break. In my opinion, you should have like a certain break that you kind of follow and kind of perfect, but it's also good to try things and see what, what the better break is. So right now we go through, Octi's watching over. In this situation, you can clearly see no one's on the right-hand side. So it kind of shows me straight away, if I don't see anyone on the right-hand side off the break, that tells me they're all coming through the middle. Maybe one's coming through the left, but I would say most of them are coming through the middle area. So that's down to Octi to kind of calm that to his team and say, right, like no one's coming through the right. I'm actually put my heads on. Let me put my heads on so we can hear their comms. Let me get the heads on so we can hear their comms, right?
Nothing right side.
Okay, cool. So we're going to go through the comms as well and see what they say. I don't know if you guys can hear them properly. Let me know if it's too low. I'll put them up. But it's very important. I want to see how they're coming and if they're coming useful information. Yeah, so right now we're going to go through. So immediately, see, Octi's watching over. And what he actually says is no one on the right. So right now he says no one on the right. I think this is really good. Now, again, this is crucial information. When you're calling out, it's not just about talking as much as possible, right? Sometimes I'm quite bad at that. I talk a lot, right? But what you want to do is you want to call out useful information. So when you say no one's right, that tells your team that they should be coming through middle, essentially. So it's things like that that are really important to your team. Now they go through. All right, so he's watching over his team right now. I think he's doing a good job here. Like immediately right there saying that you're going to flip and no, I'm not, no, I'm not. For me, that's kind of like useless comms, and that's something to go through after. But it's like, I would personally try to avoid stuff like that. Because that's like one of those things where you could look after and say like, why did we flip? Okay, cool. It's because Bo pushed out. But we should be focusing on where the enemies are right now. So you go through. And immediately you can see as soon as they have that little disagreement, 3 people go down in their team. So I'm not saying that's why, but it's just about concentrating on where they are and how they can kind of push together. So you go through. Now, Octi's watching over, right? And now look where Bo is. I don't think he's pushed out too far in this situation. I don't think he's really pushed out too far. And I think this is a little bit of a weird one where they kind of got a bit of a miscommunication. You see Octi thinks they're going behind them. And to be honest, I think in this scenario, you've got to look at it and say like, no one's dead, right? Like, I feel like right now, because the map they played quite early, I understand this. But in this situation, if you're Octi, I think you just got to stay where you are and just kind of watch over. There's no one that's really able to flank you right now, to be honest. Like, you see right now he's kind of holding the pinch for a second, like right there. I think he was panicking a little bit too much there. Just keep your attention in the middle because you know they're going to be pushing through that. War sitting on the hill here, going through, and now he's kind of by himself. You see everyone else is dying, and it's a little bit difficult now. You see he goes through there, end up being 2 down, he gets pinched there.
He went through.
So just off the break there, I think they could have made that a little bit better. So I know they're in the chat right now. I think Octi and Bo are here right now, which is both of the people kind of involved in that. Right there, I just feel like, honestly, it was an okay setup. I think you just got to do a bit better job watching over your teammates. They actually got a team kill, and they were still able to break the hill. That kind of shows me they had a much better setup than you guys. The fact that they got a team kill and was able to break the hill just wasn't the best break. Now, let's see how you guys react from that. So now they got 4 down. So something I spoke about earlier in my Shotzzy review, right? When you guys get 4 down, it's really difficult to deal with. Why? So I know that Octi's still alive, but the reason I'm saying that's basically 4 down is because of map control. If we look at the map control now, where are they right now? Octi's sitting like around here. Actually, I can just do it through tac maps, to be honest. I can just do it through. I know it's a little bit blurry, but if you look right now, as the enemy team, let me get the pen out. Give me 1 second. Let's get that epic pen out. Okay, perfect. So right now, if you're looking at the enemy team, okay, they know that the red team are all on the right-hand side. So the problem you have now is when Bo pushed through to try to play that live, I would have actually preferred somebody in this middle area there. Like for me personally, if you're sitting in this middle area, it's so hard to deal with. I would have preferred somebody sitting there and just being annoying because now you're all dead. They know you're all coming through this bottom area. It's going to be really hard for you guys to break it. So you see you go through. Let's see what you do here.
Last one's super far away.
Like, they're gonna all pre-aim you now. Like, they know for a fact that you're all coming through this area. So let's see how you guys go through. So someone watching over. So like I said, they know where you're coming through right now. So it's going to take a lot out of you guys to get through. So just as a side note, I feel like personally, you guys want to prioritize this area here. Where Bo pushes out, I don't mind, but I just feel like someone needs to be in here, just holding it with a sub, being annoying, and just kind of keep on peeking out. Like, if War's sitting right there, you want your subs in here. Like, you want somebody in here being annoying, in my opinion.
We're going to flip us.
Like, you're making, like, you don't need to make a play. Like, the game just started. Now Rules is dead. You go through, and Bo dies. So both of your SMGs are now dead here, and no one had pressure in that middle. You see what I'm saying? Like, both your SMGs got aggressive there. I feel like sometimes you got to have a bit of a balance. Like, if one of you's going a bit too aggressive, one of you got to play safe a bit. Watch over War. Because now War's just a sitting duck there. Octi's doing a good job, but he's by himself kind of watching over. And you just give them a lot of time off the break here. Let's see how you break in. Honestly, I don't know how you broke in there. Let's see. Let's see what happens there. I think that was a poor play from them.
Take it weak.
So Bo sees one up top there. He's going for the right.
I'm contesting point.
Okay. Okay, it's cool. So you're contesting from your side. Let's see what happens there. So again, I think Octi did a really good job of being that sentry gun, just watching over. I think he's doing a great job here. In terms of rules, once again, I feel like just taking up different angles. So for me personally, I feel like Octi's watching over and War's watching over. I feel like as rules, you can kind of be in that middle area and just going through a different angle. Like right now, you have 3 people essentially watching over. Me personally, I just feel like I know Rules is a good aggressive player. Just go through, get Mixie in there, and come out through the other window. Like just be really annoying and just kind of. That middle window is so important because you could see their whole team and stop them. And then you have Bo on the right hand side. You basically have everything there. If you just had one of your players kind of holding that middle there.
Then one more.
You're not winning the gunfights, to be fair, which is great play. I like that as well. Good challenge there. As a team, you guys broke that really well. Let's see what you guys do now here. So Octi's on a 4th street.
Go. Clear for exits.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 of you going through. So one thing I will say is what you don't really want to get in this scenario is a pinch. Like you guys right now are setting yourself up in a pinch. If you look at the map, can you see how you guys transition to this? Now you have enemies on top and below. You never want to be in this spot ever because now you're going to get shot from both angles. So again, I think because this is quite early, I feel like you guys maybe misrotated there. Let me back away about 10 seconds. Yeah, I think right now, Octi, just the way you pushed out, I think I'm going to say this was a misrotation based on not playing the map too much. But you see you pushed up there and now number 3 spawns there. Again, we don't know just yet because the game's still early, but we don't know the exact spots to push. But I'm sure that wasn't the best spot to push because now you can see they spawn on the other side. You give them the spawn there. And again, it's just like now you guys are in the middle. Now 3 of you are pushing through here. Where what you wanted, you probably want to sit where you were earlier, Octi, on that top spot and just kind of watch over. Now number 7, I think is doing a good job. Bo's kind of cutting the lanes here. I think this is fine. But again, it comes down to who pushed out too far to give them that spawn. It's something we need to see as the game progresses. We need to see what spot blocks what. That's something we don't know right now. So the more the pro scrim and the CDO comes out, we'll have more of a kind of basis of that. But we're going through. And just like I mentioned, you see the issue here. Because you guys were going through multiple angles, this is why you guys died here. It was nothing to do with gun skill. If we go through, let's go through this again. Look what happens here. They're coming through right side. You're going through. And the first thing is, I think if Bo's going to cut the lanes there, you missed a big area. You missed a big area because you let number 4 go through without really coming that. And now look. Now Octi's worried about the right, and then he looks to the left, and his team dies. So again, it just comes down to it for me. Bo needs to be in a better spot if you're cutting those lanes there. And that's something Bo's going to learn as the game progresses of where to sit. And right now, Bo, you can see on the map, right? You should be able to identify when these 2 push through. Like, you should be able to stop them from your angle. If you just look where we're looking now, like you can clearly see them on the map here. Now where you're sitting, maybe you couldn't, but you can see right there, like number 4 goes through.
We're coming through right side.
So you kind of come that they're coming through right side, but then there's someone behind you. So now look, number 8's going through that side. And look, number 8 dies to number 3. As soon as number 3 gets that kill now, you're tweaking on the map. Because now look, Octi's confused. He doesn't know where to look. War looks to the left. And again, I just don't think that you guys broke that the best. Now you're by yourself.
Front of stage.
I think one might be on.
Good 2. Okay, this is really important once again. I'm going to go through this in detail. Okay, Bo. There's a bit of elevation difference. Yeah, no, for sure. I know where you were standing. You were standing up there, right? But that's my point of like, I think the more you play this, you understand the map and stuff like that. So, Bo, you just watched my review on Celium, right? On Shotzi, sorry. I want to show you something right now. When you guys go through and die right now, what I think you guys need to do better is when you have the last player alive, is doing this, okay? Let me show you something. Right now, we're in a scenario like this, okay? We're going to make Bo number 1 for this situation. Bo is standing there. His rest of his team is spawning here, okay? We know that they have people around here. They have like maybe 3 people around here. Okay, 1 just died. He's probably going to spawn there. In this situation, if you're Bo, what do you want to do? You do not want to die here. If you get a kill or not is irrelevant. You cannot die here because as soon as you die, they're going to have all of their attention to the front. They're going to have all of their attention to the front and they'll be able to stop you. If you are behind their line, if you are behind enemy lines, you need to play your life. Just like I said with Selim earlier, what Selim did a really good job of was playing his line. So what you do now is if you can get a kill, that's great. But you need to play your life more than anything. And for me, this is where you overcommit. This is where you overcommit. Because as soon as you get that one, I don't think the second player should like. I think the second player should have killed you here. Now, if we're being honest, the second player kind of trolled. Right now, you don't need to rush. Now, I want you to look at the arrows. This is what I mean, Bo. Your teammates are spawning there. Think about what you're doing here. You actually have time right now to waste. Like, you need to play your life and distract. Look how many people you're distracting right now, Bo. Number 2 and number 4 are both looking at you. Number 3 is also looking at you. 3 people are looking at you instead of looking at your teammates because they know you're here. So this is where you need to play your life. This is where you need to play your life and not get over aggressive. Does that make sense? Because you're in the chat, you can let me know. But look at this. So you see you go through. I don't think this was a good play. You're slide cancelling out and you're just trailing them. And this is where you need to really, really work on your pacing and say, right, like right there, he should have killed you. If he kills you right now, Bo, if this guy kills you, then your whole team spawns back there. All 4 of their arrows look towards you. You get it? Yeah, perfect, bro. Like I said, it's nothing to do with gun skill here. It's about saying, oh shit, okay, I'm by myself. Let me play my life. Because you get this 1 kill, and this is what you should be thinking finesse. Think your Hydra and Shotzi's. Everyone talks about their movement. It's not about their movement. It's about their ability, especially Shotzi, to play his life in these scenarios. All you do, you still got your stun and nade. If you can just distract them, just delay their push, distract them, you've got shooters on your team, bro. Wait for them. Let your teammates come through with the AR. Buy time. Be annoying. Now, you get a great 2-piece, so I'm not saying it was a bad play, but how many times are you going to get a 2-piece there? It's quite unlikely. You're more than likely going to die for the second kill and get traded. And if you get traded there, you're in a really bad spot. You're now 1v4. You're in a 1v4. You get 1, okay? As soon as you get that 1 kill, what should you do instead? Me personally, is you go behind that van. Bro, finesse. Go behind that van, shoulder it left, shoulder it right. You know someone's around there, but instead this is what you do. Instead, you come out and slide cancel right here and gun him. But we can't rely on that because against a better player or something more reliable, you're going to die. So right now, what I would have said is play left here. Exactly, bro. Go stage. Now, what you need to do here, this is what you got to get better at, and I got faith in you, is go behind stage, finesse. Play your life, finesse. Let this guy get distracted by you. Why? Let me explain. You killed 1 and you're distracting another. So Bo is single-handedly, okay, killed 1 person, distracting another. Okay, so you're distracting this one. You are now leaving your teammates in a 3 versus 2. Now, you have a stun and a nade. So if you shoulder this and then you stun him and then you kill him, you've killed 2 people. Then you know they're going to spawn behind you. So you then worry about them. You just like, you want to split the gunfights. You want to make it easier. Because like I said, if you die here, because this guy should kill you. Let's pause it for a second. Be honest with me. Should this guy kill you if he's looking at you right now? Absolutely. Absolutely, he should kill you. If he kills you, you then spawn out and you guys are in a bad spot. You guys are in a terrible spot. But now you go through, you end up dying. And just like I mentioned, even though you got 2 there, they are still going to look at your team now. So now look, now they're going through. Yeah, definitely. Now look, now your team is going by himself. Now right there, Octi, your team is not with you, and you guys are panicking. Now when I played against you guys, I noticed a similar thing. You guys are good teamwork sometimes, but sometimes when we had 4 down, it was a lot of disconnect. Like look at this. Rules is taking a route. Octi's now dead. War's now going through. The nades are going in. Now it's just a lot of disconnect in terms of the way you guys are pushing. Because now number 5's dead. Now number 5's dead. Number 8's dead. Now they know where War and Bo are. So it's going to take a miracle. It's going to take a miracle. Because now look, again, Bo goes through. Bo has died twice before War's even died. So again, it's just a big pacing thing here. War's slowing down with his AR, trying to go through. Bo is like panicking. He's got the right intention of stunning time. But again, execution. There's no patience here. There's no waiting. Octi's by himself. There's absolutely no connection between the duo right now. Like Octi's in by now. Realistically, Octi, what is your best case scenario here? Best case scenario in a normal world is killing 1 of them. You're very, very, very unlikely going to get both of them. Worst case, which is not even worst case, most likely case here is they together kill you. They kill you, you spawn out, same thing. It's just about taking your time sometimes. And the game's so early, there's no need to rush it. There really is no need to rush it. Go through, like Black Bo said, that stun, nade time, you guys could have done that together. Go through, now you're 2v4, Bo dies, and now he's 1v4. 1v4, And like I mentioned, I want you guys to look at the arrows for me. I want everyone to look at the arrows for me. All 4 of those arrows are looking that way. They now kind of get a split spawn here, but number 3 reads it. Now, why you spawn there, I have no idea. I don't think you should have spawned there. That's just the game being the game. As the game progresses, as we watch more and more this year, we'll start to understand why that happens. But I really believe that's just a spawn being broken because no one really did anything to deserve that spawn there. That's just a really weird spawn. But again, for me, what we can control is just pinching effectively, pinching effectively. It's nothing to do with gunfights. It's really down to that pinching effectively. Okay.
Got it.
Now, how long's left for this hill?
We're on time. Do we know?
No.
Okay, so as soon as this happens, you guys actually get quite fortunate here. You now have the new spawn. So let's see what happens there. Again, all 3 arrows watching that. I would like to see 1 of these arrows watch the middle and 2 of the arrows watch that.
Get that.
One more.
Then
Trade it.
This is just trading, is what it is. Not the end of the world. I can see again, bit of a disconnect here. So this is fine. This is where you can start to rotate here. I feel like you should start to rotate a bit earlier here and watch that middle area. Okay, perfect. Who's number 7? Bo. Okay, again, this is where I think Bo should go through and say, you know what? I need to watch this middle area. As soon as you spawn up, watch this middle cut. Now, I think somebody could have rotated a bit earlier and watched the outer skirts. But right now, you want to stop them from going through. So what I would say is hold this middle area. Like, just stop them. You know they're spawning in this area here. You want to just stop them from going through. You want to stop them from even getting to the new hill. They did push up a bit close. Yeah, again, I think it's quite early in the game, so I knew there was, you know, a few weird things there. But let's see what happens there.
Yeah.
One ticket.
Yeah, so one thing I would say is just instead of like, you see how Bo's quite early to the hill? Me personally, I would prefer Bo holding middle here. Because his team has got hill. Like, you know that your teammates can get hill here and you're a good aggressive SMG player. Hold middle. Like, hold middle. Don't let them get there.
All the way back, far back.
So again, this is you guys maybe not understanding the spawn because you thought they spawned back here, which they didn't. They spawned on the other side still, which is fine. But now there's 3 of you here, right? There's 3 of you here, but nobody had middle. No one had middle map there. So again, just making sure you guys have middle there.
Excuse me. Keep those.
Let's see what you do here.
Just watch the steps. I got a flank.
Oh, top.
Far back.
That was rough timing.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I've mentioned this previously as well.
No, they come from the.
There's no way, first of all, you can come where you're pre-aiming.
No, they're probably there.
There's a few issues there. There's a few issues there. We'll go through.
All the way back, far back.
First thing is you're kind of holding the front where your team's coming through, so they're obviously not coming through there. I get you're kind of holding the bottom, but again, for me, it's just about pushing up a little bit, like getting more map control. Now 3 of you are in this tight area without any intel. The next thing is using your equipment. If you think they could come through there, or the top. You see you're watching this, then you watch the top. Before you let go of this, chuck a stun in here. Chuck a stun and nade, then watch the top. Just a little detail. Because now look, you could have stunned and naded that and then watch the top. Just a small detail again. Or, you know, move out of the way. Maybe slide left here. Be annoying to play against. Just those little details, okay?
Yeah, chop it down.
Behind there, just
Okay, we're back.
Get behind me.
Yeah.
So when you don't know the map, I think it just really comes down to just maximizing your chances. Like right now, I feel like you guys are really tunneling in and stuff, which is kind of causing a few issues. But I mean, it's hard because you guys don't know the map, so.
He's done, bro.
I'm hitting the.
So War's going behind, he's hitting a pinch here.
Time dead.
Good shot, so he's hitting a pinch.
One more left.
Okay, good, really good break there. I like the break from you guys. I like the break. Good play from War. Good stuff. That's good stuff there.
Top. How many you want?
Okay, one in P1.
Let's see what happens there. He's holding middle.
In front time right now.
It's 2 front time.
That was a big gunfight. I don't think he should have won that, but he ends up winning that one. Goes through. Again, just looking out the window there. Just kind of trusting your teammates on the front.
Last one on point.
New stage.
Okay, let's see what you guys do. So again, I can tell you guys don't know the map, just the way you guys are like calling out like certain calls and stuff. It's not like very comfortable yet. Sorry. Okay, so Bo's taking a route here. They're kind of holding it. So what it really comes down to again is just because all 4 of you haven't rotated here, they're going to set up and it's very easy for them to do this. Look what they do now. Like Bo's taking a route, but because none of them set up, look at this now. Terrible, I hate it. So look at this, Bo. Look at this. Like you're taking a route, but 3 of them are going through the front. And then again, it just comes down to they have 4 people watching that area. And it's just, again, it's just one of those where you guys are just too late to everything right now. So let's see what Bo does here and how you guys can kind of salvage this. Because just 2 down now. So now if you're J Rules, what do we mention? We've got to try and play your life and try and get 1. Fantastic nade. Fantastic nade gets a big 2-piece here. And you guys end up pinching them. So now Bo's going through. Let's see how you guys break this together.
Go on the stage, bro.
Better. Much better.
I'm nading it, cross.
Nice, get up in the mid. He's bottom stage. He's bottom stage.
Okay, so he gets one more. So now you know one's bottom stage. That's the last guy. So you just want an AR watching over you right now, and one of you want to push them. Ideally, Bo just pushes them there. Good stuff. Great stuff there. So again, this is really good break here. Really good break here. So now all you want to do is spread the map a little bit now. Like right now, I know you guys don't know the map, but you guys are very cluttered. Like every single situation I can see, I can paint you guys in a small circle. Every single situation. So now you want to spread the map a little bit. You want Octi to go to the top middle area. You want War to just go to a better head glitch, maybe go left a little bit. You want someone sitting on stage and just spreading the map. Like you guys want to have more map control like this. Instead of being in a little circle, you just want, like, you see how different that widespread is? You just want a bigger spread of the map. That's the main thing I noticed there. Like you guys are playing very, very close together, which isn't bad, but you don't want all four of you next to each other. Good play, great play. And just like I mentioned, look at that. This is the big thing here. You want somebody having that middle. Like as soon as you guys got the 3 down, I'll say, let me say you when somebody should rotate. Right now. As soon as you get this play, there needs to be way more rotation there, like way more pushed up rotation. Even War could have done a better job pushing up there. Just get into a more powerful spot where you're suffocating a bit more. Because now you're holding this, you go through, the last guy's on the right. So now you've actually killed all 4. But no one, look at it, look at number 8. Number 8's holding that. Who's number 5? It's Octi. You guys are all next to each other. Like, Bo's in the hill. I believe it's a Bo. Number 7. Yeah, Bo's in the hill. 3 of you are within 1 meter of each other. All 3 of you are right next to each other. Like one of you have to push middle here. You have to suffocate them through different angles. You can't let this guy just get there for free. Yeah, top window would have been fine. Or bro, even pushed up here. Like pushed up somewhere there, stopping that guy. One of you watch below, one of you watch up top, one of you watch middle. Just stop them from pushing. Like right now you can see this guy right here, he can easily kill War. Octi's on the stairs. They're just not in good positions. They're just not in good positions. Again, they're winning the gunfights. That doesn't mean they're in good positions.
We're missing 2. Hold on.
The whole team is front right now.
The whole team's front.
That was a bit better. They pushed through a little bit better.
Got one on stat.
I spun one.
A little bit better in terms of position. Now you see they're taking their time a little bit better there. That's not bad. They're winning a lot of gunfights. They are winning a lot of gunfights. Good play in your life there. Great play. I love the play from Octi. You see how Octi tucked to the left there? It was a good play. Why? Because for that guy to kill Octi now, he has to come around the corner, which was watching. So that was a really good play there. Our gun skill carries us a lot. Yes, exactly. And I don't think that's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing to have. Don't get me wrong, but it's not a good thing to rely on. Because it's like, that wasn't a good setup and you guys just completely outskilled them. So like I said, it's like when Optic play like, say Optic play Miami, right? They'll outskill them, but then sometimes they just don't play good COD and they're not having a good day, but they still win the match. That's kind of what it looks like. You guys are just like outgunning them at certain times where you shouldn't rely on it. Again, when you're seeing a hill, this was not a bad hill from you guys. At the start wasn't amazing, but you started to adapt a little bit. Let's see what happens now.
I'm dead. I'm 1 shot.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah, like right there, bro. We cannot rely on that. That's not happening 10 out of 10 times. Like, I'm surprised you guys ever got that. Like, the fact that you got 2 pieces is crazy to me. And right now, you should know, okay, they're definitely there. Just about buying time. What you want to do here, if you're J Rules, is just maintain this mid-map. This is so important. If you can maintain this room, you've done a good job. Like, just maintain this room. Just hold this room and just stop for a second. Just make sure they're not pushing you. Hold the middle. Just keep this map control so that they don't have it. But instead, look, you go through, you get 1. Somehow you kill him and then you kill this guy. Like you shouldn't have won any of those, to be honest. But you world star them. Fair enough. Now it's a 4v2. Let's see what you do. You guys even in the hill, to be fair. So that's what I'm saying. This is such an early map for you guys, so it's all good. Good play. I like this. I don't mind. That was perfect. That was a perfect 2-piece right there because he goes through. One of them baits. One of them switches. Great play. He's on your right. Again, good bait and switch there. Good play there. Good play there. Goes through again. Good aggression. Just trying to trade effectively. Nice, this is fine. Now, it was in a great position. Just summoning your inner Celium there is just playing your life a little bit more. Because if you're War right now, like, if you can play your life here, you'll basically guarantee the hill. Like, right now, just not overcommitting. You see how he shouldered right too much? I personally think, like a really good AR there could just play his life a little bit closer to the edge there. You don't want to overcommit. Like, you should not die here in my position, in my opinion. So, like, right here, when you stand here, you should stand here. Get this kill first. But look, let me show you what I mean. He stands here. Instead of shooting this guy, he overcommits. You see how he overcommits? He's going right and right and right. Now, look. Now, this guy's also seeing him. You don't want to overcommit because now this guy's shooting you. You want to find an angle that guy can't kill you. And those are the small things that just helps you because then, like, Celium would do that 100%. If you're Celium right now, you get the kill. You stand right there. Celium would have fried this guy and then gets a 3rd. But instead, War, you went to the right, overcommit. And yes, you get the kill, but now you get traded. And just make it a little bit mixy for no reason. You want to get as many kills as possible. Octi goes through. Octi's 1 shot. Good stuff there. That one's watching the back. Okay, yes, it's fine. Okay, not bad. That wasn't bad.
Yep, I'm looking. A bullet.
shot, dead.
Dead. One more.
dead.
Got it.
Let's see what happens in the next hill. So when we look for the first rotation, first of all, they didn't know the map. So I have to say there were certain breaks I think they did really well in, but the way I looked at it personally, I think they just outslayed them a little bit. Like they just carry their gun skill carried them a lot here. Now there was 2 pieces Bo got, 2 pieces Rules got. They probably shouldn't have got, but they just outslaying them. Now I'm gonna take this one with a pinch of salt because obviously it's the first time playing this map. It looks like first few times, so it is what it is, not the end of the world. But Bo, you see how you're sitting here? This is what I wanted you to do at the start, bro. Like look at the difference. This is what I was saying to you, Bo. This room as a sub is so much more impactful. Like you said at the start, I wanted to make a play, and you went all the way there. And you just died, and then you just lost that whole control. But you playing this room is so annoying to deal with, because now they can't break from anywhere. Every angle they try to break through, you're right there. You're right there. You're watching over. You're being so annoying. Even though War dies there, that's fine. You got the numbers. Like, this room is so important. You're much better operating in a room like this than just pushing out there, like trying to push them. This is so much better.
No, bro.
He's still. Yeah, he's top.
Yeah.
Good shots. Again, play your life there.
One more. I got the kid on the back.
Again, this is about playing your life and being smart, okay? So yes, you got a 2KD, you're frying them, but right now you get one.
He's still. Yeah, he's top.
You're a bit weak. You're a bit weak. What do we do? What does the shots he do here? He plays his life. He waits for his health to regen. He chucks a nade in there. He goes prone. He lets them push him. But instead, it's like it's just about playing your life. You're quite weak here. You're 57 health. And you slide cancel in. Like you're expecting a gunfight because you're the way you're playing, but you're 57 health and you get taken out. And again, just those small things we got to work through. Okay. Yes, you're frying them, but like I said, we can't rely on that. Now, if you're War right now, think about the bigger picture. The new hero is going to activate soon. We don't want to die here. You want to play your life here, get as many kills as possible. You just want to go crouch here. Again, you're weak. You guys, one thing I'm noticing is when you guys are weak, you're still challenging. It's just having the discipline to just go crouch, hold your position. Sometimes you guys don't value your position enough and you're valuing the kill much more, which I don't agree with. You sometimes want to value your position. Look at this. You go through, you see him? Like he's got you one shot now, fairly weak. Just go crouch, just go prone, wait for a second. You got a stun and nade. You should not die with this. Go crouch, chuck a stun and nade in. You know someone's coming through the window. Hold that. Preempt that window. But now look, you overcommit, you die. You're the main AR here. Now what? Now Octi's by himself. Octi can't break this. You have to wait here.
I don't see ticket.
And Bo's going through again. Let's see if Bo goes to a good cut. Great play from Rules. Your one shot, good play. I love that play from Rules there. So Rules played his life a bit well. Maybe just being a bit quicker there with the Omni mover, just getting out of that scenario.
One outside mid. He got time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it.
3 go down, and that's 4 down. Now look what happens when you guys lose your gunfights. You see that? When you guys lose your gunfights, they push you back a bit more. Now Octi's still in a good spot.
He's our side. Take it.
I want you to notice again, it's just the way you guys are holding the angles. For me, I just feel like you guys overcommit certain gunfights too much. Like I don't think you guys value or play creddy lives enough. Like right now, again, you're holding the top angle, you're reloading and just overshadowing your whole body here. And like, if I asked you right now, right, Octi, where can they come from? And let's say you're playing actually shooters, right? Like really good players. They could slide out there, they could come up 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 there. There's so many possible areas. You're seeing one right there, and you're just overcommitting a little bit. It's just not sometimes like when you have a valuable position like this, like bro, you cannot die here. You have such a good position. You just gotta like shoulder a bit more, play your life a bit more. Could you overcommit? And now look. Now by the time you react to it, they get 2 of them, they trade you, and now you're back away. And now number 7 is by himself on the hill. Number 6 is all the way out, and Rules is not even with you guys. He's flanked. So it's just like playing a little bit smarter.
Make sure you don't flank.
Yeah,
So I don't mind this play from Bo. You see he's holding this a little bit. Now he's going to play together. Good shoulders. Good. This is much better. That was fine. Now, just as a mechanic-wise, in this game specifically, Bo, like the jump shot isn't as strong as last year. So I feel like this year you kind of are much more valuable with the slide there. Now, right there, in this game, it's not as... You see right there, he should probably shoot you first. So in the moment, it doesn't look like that, right? But in this game, I would always go with the slide shot. I think it's so much faster. Way faster.
Yeah, I got the flank.
Okay.
Like you see right there, you look like you jump across. Like in this game, this is the problem with the jump shot. He right now, if he was looking at you, he actually kills you. But he doesn't. He wasn't ready for it. Like right there, look, you fry him, but he should probably kill you there. So I would say the slide shot is way more valuable in this game. Stay down again. Stay down. Go crouch. You're weak. You're weak, bro. When you guys get shot, you guys are never playing your life. You never value your life when you're weak. You get killed. Stay down. Go prone. Go prone. Go prone. Wait. Regen. As a team, you guys go prone. See what happens there. That guy calls him out. You peek it one pump. You snake him. You chuck a stun. You kill him. But you're standing there. You're standing there. Go prone. Play your life a little bit more. Okay. Now he goes through. Let's see what happens there. Good shoulder. There's one more. Great play. Again, Octi's still got his equipment. There you go. Uses his equipment. Good stuff. I love this play from Octi to go for a different angle. Again, you don't need to rush in there. You do not need to rush in. Just play stage. Yeah, I prefer Octi playing stage here and letting your teammates pinch.
Nice.
Much better.
Sneak this.
I don't like Octi going to hill here, like right here. I don't like this. I would have, because right now if he dies, that's a bad play. What I would have preferred him going to the right side, which he does eventually, because he's got 2 people behind him. He's got 2 people behind him.
Stun one, stun one.
I love this play from Octi. Like this play here, I love. Like cutting the lanes right now, getting this last guy, perfect. Then you pinch. You see what I'm saying? That's a much better play what he does eventually. And now look, now it's about spreading the map. Okay, so let's look at this circle. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw this circle. This is your current team. Look how big the map is, and look who your current team is. Now I'm gonna see in the next 5 seconds. You guys got 4 down. How you guys transition? Let's see.
Nice.
Okay, I got time.
Oh, behind.
Behind us.
Okay.
Yeah, we flip.
Back dead.
That didn't change a lot.
Back dead.
Yo, Bo, you still there?
No, you didn't. Careful.
Back.
Our back
I'm in a
dead.
good spot. I'm in a good spot.
I just think that you guys play very close to each other, and it's not punishing enough, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
That's one thing I would say. Now, let me explain something that's really important. Bo, look at this, okay? Look at the score. Okay? Now look at the kills. -2. 0. -5. -8. They are -15. They are -15 in kills. They are -15. You alone are +10. +6. -6. +2. You have so much more kills than them. And you guys are exactly the same. What does that tell me? That tells me if this guy doesn't go 11 and 19, they win the map. If this guy actually shoots his gun, and let's say he goes 21 and 19, let's say he goes 21 and 19, which is just a standard scoreline, that's 10 more kills. Their kills are more valuable than your kills. And I honestly believe it's because of stuff like this. Like, you guys are getting kills so close to your setup. Rewind a bit, I missed what was said. Okay, cool, I got you. So a few things. So this is what I said. I said as soon as you guys got 4 down, let's see right now.
Stun one.
I like that. Shoot them bodies, bro. Light them up, bro. I like it. So right now, so I said as soon as you got 4 down, let's draw a picture. This is your current circle, okay? This is 4 down. Then I play out.
Oh, behind us.
Look how much the map moves. And this is the constant theme. It barely moves. Now this one actually doesn't look as bad, but most of the time when I see you guys get 4 down, it barely moves. And you guys are just always in a very, very tight circle. And the problem is what happens is then every kill you guys get is so close to the hill. And that's why you guys aren't punishing enough. What you actually want is when you get 4 down is you want a bigger spread. You want like a spread like just a bit wider and a bit larger. You kind of want to have more map control and keep them trapped. Now I know this is a very specific hill. You can't really do that on this hill. So not the best example, but just generally. I feel like you guys, when you're playing, very, very tight together. So every kill you guys get are basically on the hill, and that's why you guys are up by so much, and you're actually down right now. Think about how crazy that is. You guys have more kills and are losing the game. That tells me you're not playing fundamentally correct. You're not pushing out enough, and every kill you're getting is like, you know, really, really tight in the hardpoint. That was so much better. That was way better. Way better. Now play your life. Play your life. Back away. Don't worry about. Okay, you're shooting the body. Okay. You're shooting their body. And you guys are plus 15 on kills, bro. And they're basically winning.
Yeah,
I'm going
to.
That's funny. You're shooting the body, bro. You're lighting them up. That's actually funny, though. Okay, let's see what happens now.
Where am I? Oh.
Yeah, go.
Where am I? Like I said, it's a new map, so I know you guys are kind of tweaking right now. So it's one of those. Okay, so now you're holding the back here. Let's see what you do here.
One's front time.
They're here new.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's see how Bo plays this. Good shots there. Again, taking your time. You're waiting for the second here. You know, be annoying. You have to get in. Just be annoying here. I slammed him. I'm saying I like the shoot, bro. I like the shooting the bodies, bro. I'm a fan of it. I trust your gun skill, bro. I trust your gun skill. 2 go down. Look at that, bro. I trust your gun skill. You're frying these guys. He don't care. Love you. I like that. I like that. Yeah, the only thing I would say is for you guys is just making sure you're pushing out with more map control. And look, this is what you're doing well now. You weren't doing this earlier, but getting a kill, repositioning, being annoying, looking at pushing up a bit more, stuff like that. Even right now, you can push up a bit, man. Feel free to push up a bit, bro. Like, play your life a bit more. Like, be annoying here because you have a license here. You have, like, an extra life here. Like, when you push up more, like, if your line is like this, if your line of map controls like that, and one of you die there, by the time you spawn up there, and push up, you're going to be back in that same spot, you see? The only issue I have is like your line is just so thin. It's so close to the hill every single time. Every single time you want to, like, if you get 2-piece now, the hill's broken. Like right now, this is my point. Your furthest pushed out player is this top esky. Now look where the enemies are. They're there, right? Now imagine if War was sitting on this heady instead. You would have stopped this guy from being there. He would have been further back, and that's my point. Like, you want to keep this blue team further back, but you guys keep playing a deep line, bro. You guys are playing a very deep line. They're all front, but look, now War's dead. They're already in the hill. They're basically in the hill already. You see what I'm saying? And now look, now Bo's there. Look, Bo. You're fighting them here. You're fighting them at the front of the hill. You should be fighting them way further out. You should be fighting them way further out. You shouldn't even let them get here. This should be your second or third line of defense, not your first. Not your first line, because now they're already here. Look, he's already in the hill. You haven't even got a chance to react to him. He's already in the hill because you guys are so deep. And now look, you guys only lost one. Okay, let me show you how many gunfights you guys lost right there. So let's show you the transition. You guys got 3 down. Okay, let's go together. You're on 129. You got 3 down. Let's see your score.
They're gonna hit stairs late.
Okay. So you got what? 13 seconds.
I got time.
14. No, 13 seconds. 13 seconds, and you guys broke the hill after getting 3 down. Does that make sense? Like, do you hear what I'm saying? Like the problem, you had the 3 down. Within 13 seconds, they've got the hill. There is no map pressure applied. 13 seconds you got with 3 down is nowhere near good enough. You need to put so much more pressure on them because now you're getting another 3-piece and getting back into it. But again, we don't want to rely on that. We don't want to rely on that 3-piece. And now, because you were so far back into your spawn, look now. Look, they've got the new setup. So now you have to break through the front. And this is why even though they're negative, they might get 1 wave of kills here and they're going to get 20 seconds. Where you got 1 wave of kills and got 13. And this is why the game's so close. Now they're going through and they're going to hold it. Look at this. Now they're holding it. It's so hard for you guys to break this now. Look how long it's taking because they got a setup. They got a setup. They're being annoying. But look at this. You guys just break it because you're better than them. But like I said, if you guys play a challenger team like this, they're going to punish you. It's going to be really hard to break it. You guys broke it straight away. You guys broke it in an instance, but we can't rely on that. Yes, it's good that you have good breaks, but like I said, they're just not a great team. I'll be honest, man. You guys are better than these guys. Like, you guys just break it easy.
Man, that's a terrible
What do you
spot.
guys think? Do you guys agree?
Hold on, Jay.
In terms of the map pressure? I love this play. I love this play right here.
One coming in front.
Discipline there. Again, discipline. And just like, you found yourself in such a good spot here. It's just about you understanding, right, I am definitely behind them. Yes, I see one. It's just like, no. I know you don't see the vision I see. You obviously don't see Codcaster. But just about understanding, okay, there's one there. If my team are around there, bro, there has to be at least one more here. Like, if you just be trigger discipline a little bit, you go right behind them, bro. There's 1, there's 2. This guy runs in. You literally get a 4-piece here. Just being a little bit trigger discipline, which I know is not the easiest thing to do. But just think, yo, let me wait. We always say there's 2 to be fair, but don't execute. I agree. But even, yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys know what you're doing. And you're just kind of like playing it safe sometimes. Just push out a little bit and just be quick execution. Like right now, like top 3, exactly. Yeah, that's perfect example. Right there again, like I said, Bo, I trust your gun skill there, just decision making. And I know you probably think, oh shit, I should have waited. That's definitely hindsight, but it's just one of those. That was pretty tough. Now you go through and look, they break it. And it just comes down to these small decisions. And this team themselves, I don't think they did a good job. War's by himself. What does he need to do? Play his life. I normally have good discipline. Exactly, bro. I know you normally do. That is a problem. We're outslaying people by a lot. And yeah, for sure, bro. I can tell, though. I can tell. You guys are outslaying them a lot. But it's just very, very close together. Like, bro, War just world star that guy. And now you guys have a break here. He shouldn't world star that guy. That's not going to be a reliable way of playing. Like, you can't rely on someone to turn someone middle. You guys break the hill every time.
One top.
Oh, bro, like I said, Rules, I don't like look at this and say, oh my god, you guys are in a bad spot. No, for sure. For me, it's just about if you guys can work on cleaning that up together, you'll be in a good spot, man. The game's so new. We have plenty of time. Like the first month, like at least till December, just keep playing the game, practicing, learning. Like, don't even stress about it. From December, that's when you should get a good hold of it.
Well, one hitting the back.
I mean, most of this stuff is similar now, so we can kind of fool it a little bit. Let's say you break it. For me, one thing I would say is just making sure your teamwork is still kind of good. So I like this from Bo. Now, this is where you guys got to wait for Bo to pull the trigger here. Because you guys are all pushing through one lane. This is down to you and Bo executing together.
I'm nading point.
Got one.
There you go. So Bo made the play there, bro. That was perfect, bro. That was it. That was a perfect play there. See, that was perfect. You took your time. You guys waited for Bo. He got a big 2. You pitched. That was fantastic. Good play there, Bo. Really good play there.
They're gonna be spawning front. I got
Again,
one.
watching certain angles now, watching certain cuts here. I don't like this play, to be honest, but let's see what he does.
Two ticket.
Like, I would prefer someone in there, but hey, like I said, you guys are getting the kills because you're better than these guys. 4 down, okay. I'm going to pause this, okay? We're going to look at the map here. This is your current map. Let's see what you guys do. Let's see how much map control you gain.
Dead. That's
Pushing
for
up
it.
lane, up lane, up.
Holding ticket. Holding ticket.
I got the whole left side. Hold on.
Better. Better, I would say, a little bit better in terms of map control. You still have to it's still a little bit better. Not as perfect, but it's still a little bit better. You see, you guys are actually transitioning. So just about when you get those kills, transitioning to certain spots. Again, Bo, this is what I wanted at the start. This is a great spot. You can see how valuable this spot is. You're going through.
Oh, yeah.
The Eskies, front Eskies, dead.
You just have to shoulder it. There you go. Perfect. Now you turn around.
One more ticket.
Or garage, yeah.
Heard.
That was unfortunate. Again, just being a little bit quicker. Just even to be honest, even if you throw a few shoulders here and annoy them and scare them, they'll back away here.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, you got a stun as well if you want to. This was just bad timing. You get 2, kind of unfortunate. But at least you know where he is. You know where he is. Your teammate can trade him now. That's fine. Perfect. 3 go down. Perfect.
Nice. Other one's
So
outside.
now you're spawning there. They're getting a bit of a split.
Stairs.
Don't see him.
I dropped it.
There's 4 rolling.
They're gonna come from their Eskies.
Look behind you. Yeah, look,
Where the
look,
fuck am I
look.
going? Oh.
I'm just putting a point.
One more pushing your window.
So you're starting to get away with it a bit. You're starting to get away with it a little bit.
One is,
Honestly, you're just frying these guys. You're just kind of frying these guys.
Behind. He's on top. He's up top.
But one thing I'm seeing again, you guys just default towards, like, you guys just default towards each other though. Like right now,
One is
you guys just default towards each other. Like, look, number 5, to be honest, I don't think you need to go there. There's 3 of them in the middle, and you kind of just go towards him and just, like, look right now. If I look at your map control again, look what's happening. This is your whole map. There's 3 of you up, and this is your whole map control. That's it. You can watch Skyline after if you want to. Have you sent me Skyline? Oh, it's on this as well. Okay, I see.
Nice.
What's one more.
Noosa back.
Watch ticket. Watch ticket, Jay.
Yeah.
Let's see what you do here.
Got one.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna push him from
I'm just trying to see kind of where the common mistakes. To be honest, I feel like it's the same things there. I feel like it's the same things what you guys are doing now. And look, that's great play. You take your time. You watch over. Like, your gun skill's not an issue, man. Your gun skills. I'll say what. Okay, cool, bro.
Behind you. One pushing your war. Good place.
front time. One shot. Front time.
The time.
I gotta back up.
Well, one in the spawn. Come.
Heard. There's one more in spawn.
Nading, careful.
One time.
Bro.
They're gonna shot me.
He's front time.
Again, you got your stun here.
One shot.
got
Play your life. You got your stun. You're chilling. Just let your ARs watch over you. Perfect. Good comms. Telling watch over. It's fine. This is exactly what you want.
Close on me, then.
Back away. Perfect. Good play from rules. And this is what I mean. This is good stuff there. Good execution at the end there.
A bullet on top.
Okay, this is the first time in about 5 minutes somebody has taken a route
Close on me, then.
and added value to the team in terms of where they're going. Look at this play. Like, this is what I want to see more of. Going up top there and just being annoying. Like, going through these different areas. Look at war stretching the map. So now you've got confidence because the game's almost over. You guys are doing more of this. At the start, it was a lot of panic. There was a lot of panic and you guys were just stacking hill. But this is what you want to do more of. Just stretching the map a bit, man.
I'm done.
One in the spawn.
Like, that's fine. You guys should have new hill here. You guys should have new hill here.
Somewhere, yes.
Yeah.
He's
Let's see you
behind,
break
behind.
this.
Full flank.
I'm at the
I'm
P1.
so get some carcass with me, please. I can see this back.
Alright, so you're going
Still look
through.
at it old somewhere, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just as an example, I don't think this is the best play in the world, but looking at just as an example, right? You see the blue team, they're pushed up further than you guys. And now look, you see you weren't expecting that? They're catching you off guard. That's the one thing you guys weren't doing on this hill. Now, yes, they had a gap. Yes, they had a gap there. That's why they let through. But just generally, the way they pushed it, you kind of like that. Like, you want to go through and say, okay,
I stunned
you
one,
know, do I could, yeah, but my point is again, bro, like, there's so many angles. You just want to be in positions where they're able to push you through and be like, okay, like cut the lanes a bit, man. Like, you guys are playing so static on the hill.
One close up. First right.
This game should be over here.
One above.
One shot, then. One shot.
Oh, bullet.
Oh no. Oh no, did he choke? Nah, I know you guys win this.
One shot on point.
One more.
I mean, good that you won, but when we look at the score, okay, +5, +1, +14, +9, -4, 0, -5, -21, and that score is not enough as of a deficit. It's just not. Because if this guy matches his teammates, this guy gets 10 kills, okay? Let's actually look at the numbers, right? This guy gets 10 kills more. which is not crazy to ask for. He goes 28. I don't know, 32. Let's just say that, okay? Those 10 kills, the way they were playing, let's say they get another 20 seconds from that, okay? From your team. They're now at 234. You guys are at 230. Because they're taking 20 from you, right? They play this so close for a guy that went double negative. Every single player on your team went positive. Every single player on their team went negative, besides one who went neutral. So you just have to look and say, what is going on right here? Now, the way I looked at it from that is, I just don't think you guys put enough pressure on the map. Now, again, because it's the first few times you're playing it, I think it's completely acceptable. It's fine. I understand it. It's just something like having a standard for yourself as a team. No matter the map, it's just about understanding, right? Because when a new map comes in the rotation, you guys aren't going to know the map and perfect it. So I personally don't like that excuse of, oh, we don't know the map just yet. The only reason I don't like it is because there's going to be new maps in the rotation. I don't expect you to play it perfect. However, with your team, and you guys have been playing for a year plus, with this amount of kills, as a team, no matter the map, I think you should have more of an effect. So you guys need to look and say, right, we're shooting our gun. And makes, yeah, for sure. But like I said, with the map knowledge, that's going to come, so that's fine. But I don't love having that. It's because there was simple things like pushing out that you guys know what to do. It wasn't like, oh, because of the map, like you could push out to the wrong area and learn from it, but not pushing out isn't really acceptable. And that's a lot of times you guys weren't pushing out. There were so many times where I feel like you guys just stood there and just like played, like tunneled against a hill. Like if I go to a random spot, I can guarantee you your team's next to each other, like just right next to each other. There was so many times where you guys were just right next to each other, right next to each other, right next to each other. Like when you guys had the hill. Let me find the one where you had the hill. And it's just like, just finding the balance between, yes, you don't know the map yet for certain maps, but making sure we're pushing out, like being effective. And I do think there's a little bit of a pacing issue as well still. Just kind of being on the same page. Like Bo fried, but if you don't fry Bo, I feel like the team's pace, I don't know, I feel like you were the one kind of constantly flying. It's hard. It's just about making sure you guys are on the same page. There were times where you guys broke really well. Like there was one time specifically, I wish I knew when it was, but you went through middle ticket, your team played it perfectly, waiting patiently. You did got great two-piece and was able to pinch. I think you played that really well. But it's just about having a good team element. And I think overall you're on a good page for sure. But yeah, I mean, when I look at that, I'm not like over the moon, like let's go, man. Because you guys had so many kills and you guys got that close. That close. But yeah, like I said, man, it's not bad. When was this though? When was this scrim? Bro, this team I think you went up against, like, bro, I feel like you're so much better than them, man. And it's like teams like that, like what I want to see personally, and this is what I said to you guys as well. So I coached this team and I played against them. When I played against you guys, my pickup team won on your host. And again, we've not played as a team. So your teamwork alone, in my opinion, should carry you guys through that. So I've actually got my VOD from when I played you guys. And there were certain times where I felt like I was on a power spot and you guys just wouldn't push me as a team. And I was like, oh my God, like this is bad. Like I know we had hosted that map, the third map, but there was times where you guys were all the way at the back. And now I've seen it from your perspective. I can kind of see why. It's because when you guys are on the hill, you're not punishing enough. I think that's a key thing I want you guys to take away. Like I want you guys to be more punishing. Like when you have 4 down, there was times where there was one time specifically, I don't know where it was in the timestamp. You guys had 4 down. You guys had 4 down and held the hill for 13 seconds. 13 seconds. If you get a 4 down, that should be another 25, 30 seconds. Like you guys should have yourself set up, push up a little bit, have at least one like insurance wave, like one wave of insurance where you're like, all right, I'm not going to get shot. Like we're not going to lose this hill for at least one wave of kills, and we have a backup wave. I didn't really see that on there. But hey, like I said, good stuff there. Chat, show them some love, man. Show them some love to the boys Octi, Warlord, Bo, and J Rules. I believe it. How do you say this? Is it just WNDR or what is it? Wonder? What do you say? But hey, thank you guys so much, man. Chat, show them some love, man. Show them some love. And yeah, we're gonna catch you guys for another one tomorrow. So wait, I'm tweaking, bro. I'm tired. YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy that VOD review. That's a team coaching VOD review. You guys did enjoy, make sure to drop it like Wonder. Okay, perfect. I was tweaking. This is Team Wonder. Chat, show them some love. Let them know down below what they could do better, what they did well. If you guys want a team scrim, maybe you guys think you can match up well, let me know down below. Let them know in Discord. Sure, the practice will be great for them as well and for you guys, and it'll be fun as well, man. Maybe I can podcast it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys for on tomorrow. Peace.